The following Wicked Turtle Network presentation has strong language and strong content. Viewer discretion is advised.
The penguins in the house. The penguins in the house. The Duke is in the house. Yeah, the Duke is in the house. Wicked Turtle represent that Wicked Turtle Network with a new episode. 3, 2, 1, here we go! What up, peeps? 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 What up?
What up, peeps? It's
What
your
up?
boy, the Penguin. And on the mic tonight, this is a guy who stamped his ticket to WrestleMania, the Duke. You gotta point to the sky.
What's
Gotta
up,
point to the
everyone?
sky.
We don't got the WrestleMania sign, so yeah.
We need to put a WrestleMania sign up.
Right here.
Real time. This is for the reals.
Yeah, real time.
WrestleMania. So, welcome back to the show, everybody. It's good.
Welcome back.
I want to say
good to be
thank you to
back.
people that I talked to, personally I talked to that actually watched the show. And I was like, oh, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, we got
Avid listeners, which is
we
awesome.
had a rather nice turnout last time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I'm trying to do with this is, I mean, we are moving to a new platform, which is not our most famous platform. Facebook
Right.
is our most famous platform, but we just got to keep positive and just keep going. And we did get more subscribers.
Mundo.
We have
did pick up a
10,
couple.
I think it's like 10 new subscribers now we got.
Yeah, hello, 10. Hello. 10 new
That's
folks.
10 new people. Welcome. That's all I have to say is welcome,
10 new
And
members of the nation.
yeah, it's small growth, and that's I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Turtle race.
Yeah, exactly. It's a turtle race. Hashtag turtle race. Another real thing. Here.
Hashtag, yes, sir.
Another real thing. Let's talk about our sponsor. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag Raise Rebellion with Raise Energy Drinks. Raise Energy Drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with give you no crash. Raise has zero sugar with electrolytes and BCAA amino. So hashtag Raise Up and go to your local GNC vitamin shop
Drop.
and pick up a can today. You can also
Sam's Club,
maybe Sam's Club. It's getting a
Yeah.
little bit hard to find Raise. But here's the thing. If you guys are really interested and you're like, man, what's that Raise stuff they're always talking about? Go to repsports.com.
Yeah, that's the best place.
That's the best place. They have new flavors, which is they're doing teas now. They have 4 new teas. And order in bulk and type in order code Wicked Turtle at checkout for 15% off your order. That code will be in the description of this broadcast. And
what never made any sense about my Sam's Club not selling it is, I went up there, got the case. Okay, that's fine. Went back like I want to say a month later, and they're like, "Well, we're not gonna get any more because it didn't sell." Okay, so you don't have any left? Well, no, it flew off the shelves.
I was gonna say, and where I was
So if
at,
it did
they
it
were
fly off
sold
the
out.
shelves or did it not sell? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I went to I actually went to a GNC to see if they still had some. They didn't. I talked to the manager and he's telling me, he's like, we just never got any more. And
Right.
so I don't know. I haven't been to a vitamin shop lately to see if they have it at a vitamin shop. I heard they were also supposed to be in like 7-Elevens and Speedways. I haven't been to one of those yet, but
I wanna try RAZE.
I can tell you about this. This is the Sunny's tea. Um, that's the one we're highlighting right now because they are doing the tea flavors. They have a green tea. They have let's see if I can find a picture.
Oh, green tea would be good.
They have a green tea, half and half, peach tea, and a regular iced tea. So they got all those flavors coming out.
Nice.
That's coming soon. But yeah, I wanted to actually jump on the ball. I've had the Sunny's tea. I had a case of this stuff. It's pretty good. But they're good company. They really are. And every time me and the Duke actually have drank this stuff, we really have hardly to complain about it. It's actually really delicious.
Not really, yeah. It's really good
Not
stuff.
bad. Well, I've also tried the flapjacks and I haven't tried any of the, like, the sleep aids or any I think you did, didn't you? Didn't you try the
Yeah,
sleep aid?
they're pretty good.
Yeah, sleep aid
They're
has
pretty
a
decent.
has a lot of melatonin in it, so
Melatonin, yeah, like five
yeah.
percent
That's,
melatonin.
like, the thing right now. Everyone's doing melatonin, but I've had the flapjacks and I've had the mug cakes, and the flapjacks, the one I had was really good. I also got a pumpkin one that I tried. It was really good too,
Yeah.
so
I had the hydration sticks. They're pretty decent.
I mean, if Little Penguin can eat them, then they're good.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. If Little Penguin can eat those things, then they're pretty good. But, yeah. But, anything news you wanna anything new you'd like to talk about?
Not really. I do have some stuff filmed for a Monday Madness, so there will be a Monday Madness. I promise this one, and a Duke's Dive. So
Yeah. You have
I
some
have some
wrestling stuff
things
in
filmed. Yeah.
in the pipeline, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm coming off a pretty busy week. Of course, if you guys always know, I'm an avid Eagles fan, so,
Yeah,
I had to deal with depression for, like, a day. Picked
that's
myself right
understandable.
back up, and I was good, you know? But, yeah, I had to deal with that because they lost in the Super Bowl, but, hey, they got to the Super Bowl, and not very many people can say that their team got to the Super Bowl when it comes to that, so,
Yeah,
congratulations to Kansas City Chief fans and their team. They won the Super Bowl, but, I had to pick up off of that. I also had a big week at, Scout Week at the mall show here in Lebanon for the Boy Scouts. If you guys don't know what that is, here in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, we have a show for the Boy Scouts, and Cub Scouts, and it's, all week festivities. It starts
oh, cool.
Monday to Friday, Monday through Friday. It was usually in the evening. And there's awards handed out. We've won every single award that you could get. So our whole
Nice,
four
clean sweep.
twelve. Oh yeah, 412. Cubs got all four awards, including most liked award, which is like voted on by everybody. Um, and we won second overall in the Cubs for the Cubs.
Wow.
The girls troop won first place in all awards, and the boys troop won, I think it was second place. So overall, so we did a pretty good job. Uh, I'm proud of those kids. They did a really good job, and everybody showed up, and it was just a good time. It was a good time, and it was nice to see the kids, and they had a good time too, and enjoying them all.
Excellent.
Everybody loved Prime. Everybody was drinking Prime there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the GNC, that's another thing I can tell about the GNC. The GNC had Prime, and it I didn't know this, but all the kids love Prime. Like, it's a
Wow.
thing. Oh, man. I mean, I bought 4 myself. I have 2 I'm gonna review, actually, for Penguin Eats.
So there's
Um,
like a Gatorade style ones, and then there's energy drinks.
and hydration packs.
Okay.
I didn't get any of those. I might get some of those, but, I can tell you right now after drinking Prime a little bit, I do like it more than Gatorade. It's a little bit more sweeter, I think. Um, but I do
Yeah,
like it
I
more than
heard
Gatorade.
people say about that being sweet.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's actually really good. I don't know. You know what? After just thinking about it, I the sweetness level is a little high. It could be a little bit more less sweet, but then I think that's what pushes them over a little bit. Plus, their flavors are pretty outrageous. They have like a bomb pop, which is kind of cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'll be reviewing that, and I forget what the other one is. There's another one. I have 2 I'm gonna be reviewing. So, 2 that I can get my hands on. I had the fruit punch already, I had the lemon lime. I didn't have the bomb pop, and I did have the energy drink. I did have that.
How's that?
It's like Red Bull almost but fruit punch. Like, I had the fruit punch one.
Mm,
It was like Red Bull-ish. It was okay. Like, these are better. Like, these flavors are pretty good.
yeah.
Compared to, like, some, can't beat Ghost. Ghost, I'm with you on that one. Ghost is probably the
Yeah.
standard. Ghost is the standard. No offense against Raze. I love Raze. I'm not downing Raze. They are a big supporter of the channel, but Ghost is pretty good. Ghost is up there. You know?
I had a energy drink review for Monday Madness filmed. Is
Yeah.
I tried a G Fuel,
Oh,
the Crash Bandicoot Wampa fruit.
Yeah, I actually, that's I can say that too. I have one of those filmed too for Penguin Eats. I didn't
Oh,
release
G
them.
Fuel.
Yeah, I did, I'm trying to bring it up. I did the peach rings, the G Fuel, the Sonic one.
Oh, Sonic. Cool.
I
Maybe we'll
actually
just.
did a Sonic one, and I also did, a Tetris one, but I never actually I think I trashed this second
Maybe I'll
Tetris
just
one.
throw you the Crash Bandicoot one, and we'll throw it together instead of doing that for Monday Madness because I got enough for. Yeah, I got a hell of a movie haul.
Oh, good. I can't wait for I love and I can tell the viewers and listeners that I love Monday Madness just because it's one of those things that I like to watch actually on YouTube myself. It's very YouTubey show where it's like, you never know what someone's gonna grab out of like a movie bin or something like that.
Yeah,
So there's always
and it's been a couple months.
like you, for instance, are the type of person who still like I don't buy. Somebody asked me if I bought a movie. I was like, I don't buy movies. Last time I
Yeah,
bought a movie, it was like I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It's very different that I buy a movie here or there.
I got the new Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie on my birthday. That's the latest, like over $1 movie.
Oh,
Latest time. So yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna be doing that on a Monday Madness
which
too.
I think is on.
Reviewing that.
Isn't it on HBO Max too? I think right now.
Is that?
I
Oh, it
think it
might be.
is. It might be. I saw something with him
It
on
makes
it.
sense, but
Yeah,
I know when I wanted to watch it, it wasn't on there, so I was like,
yeah.
"Well, shit, I wouldn't buy it."
Before we get into our review, I'll tell you what's in the What Up Peeps Cup, which by the way is available for purchase right now on the Wicked Turtle store. Hit the link tree code that's in the description. You can actually go there and buy some cool merch like this and help support the channel. But in it, I have an old school soda. And I'm tasting it. It's really like medicine-y and very diety in my mouth. It's called Cheer Wine. That's what I
Pure
have.
wine.
This isn't alcoholic, it's just a soda. And yeah, it's not bad. It's one of those things, it's an acquired taste. How it got started is I think they mixed like the soda with like a wine, hence the reason cheer wine. I don't know the background that much too much about it. You can Google it. It's all over the place on Google. But yeah, I found it. I was like, you know what? And it's in a bottle and it's really hard. I don't know if you guys can hear this. It's in a
Mm.
regular bottle, like a glass bottle. You know how hard it is to find stuff in glass bottles? And anything soda in a glass bottle is amazing.
Especially 0 sugars in a glass
Yeah.
bottle.
This is speaking of zero sugar, I'm still looking for the pitch black zero sugar. Now
I
I'm
have
on a
that
hunt. I'm on a hunt for that stuff. Have you
right
found
up
it
at the bottom of
in a
my
case?
hill.
Have you found it in a
No,
case? See, that's what I'm
couple
looking
20
for.
ounces.
I somebody told me that they can find the 20 ounces here in Lebanon, but they don't have the case, and I want a case of that shit. You know, like I
Yeah.
want to drink it for a long period of time because I love grape and it's one of my favorite flavors. So yeah, let's get on
I
that. I don't have to
I got
call up our boy
Yingling.
Andy Header. Yingling.
Shout out Pottstown.
There you go, Pottstown. I will
A
be
pint. It's
oh, you
not
know
even
what?
a Tuesday.
I can update you on that too. I'm actually gonna be staying up that way
Tuesday.
here soon. I'm gonna be up here at
Pottstown.
Up near Frackville. I think it's
Oh,
Frackville. Yeah, we're going to Locust Lake. We're gonna be staying there for camping this year. So I
nice.
got Locust Lake, I got Allentown KOA, and I'm going to a local one around here too. So Camp Swatera, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna be
Sweet.
testing out that new camper. So I got 3 camping spots. I'm going camping this year. So I'm excited. And most of them are in July, which is gonna be means hot. Hot,
Yeah.
hot, more hot. But oh, we did finalize also. I can't wait for this too. I will probably be Instagramming the crap out of it and probably TikToking it. I'm doing getting on a train and going out west, and I'm going to Colorado, which will be fun.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, I've never rode on a train like overnight. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be a sleep
Yeah.
car. Yeah, so that's going to be
Modern
fun.
travels.
I can't wait. I'm going to go to Colorado. It's going to be great. Maybe we'll get some of that medicinal purposing stuff out there in
Oh
Colorado.
shit, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And wink,
yeah.
wink, wink, wink. What's
Green
funny is
herbal.
what's funny is where we're staying at is right down the road from there is, like, a whole bunch of distributors, like, a whole bunch of
Oh, shit.
they're all over dispensaries are all over the place out there, man. Like, it's huge. It's a huge thing. Like, it's definitely a cash crop for Colorado, man. Like, it's hard not to walk down the road and not see any dispensaries or anything like that, so
I bet not.
it's not as uptight like PA is, you know? Even though here in Lebanon, we have 2 dispensaries here in our town, so which is cool. But
Yeah.
anyways,
We
let's
have
get
2.
le do you have 2 up there where you're at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Close by from to your house?
Right in Williamsport.
Oh, so you have to drive to Williamsport, which how far that's not a far trip from your crib, right?
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, let's get to our homework. We had 2 movies we watched. We watched, the new Wakanda Forever, and
Yeah.
we watched The Menu.
The menu.
Which one do you want us to talk about first, my friend?
Wakanda's fresh in the mind.
So we'll talk about Wakanda. Alright, go
Yeah,
ahead, tell
I
me
think
if
so.
it is fresh. I watched it the day it came out, which was, I think, last week. Well, no, the day after. It was like the day after. But, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought it was setting up a lot of stuff here. So, uh, I mean, first of all, we got the big villain is Namor. I mean, this is something that's been echoing through the Marvel Cinematic Universe since like what Civil War. They've been talking about Namor, name
Yeah.
dropping Namor since like Civil War, and then like right in the beginning it shows T'Challa, Black Panther dying, so that you continue the story there. The sister took over, so yeah, there's a lot to it for sure. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot going on, and it's going to open up a lot too with Riri with the Ironheart series. I'm really excited for that. So,
What was your reaction when you first saw her in that suit?
oh, like I said, this is some Future Wars shit right here, man.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Going
Yes.
into Secret Wars, like, yeah, that
I
suit's
agree.
badass.
I totally agree.
Nanotech and vibranium.
I totally marked a little bit
Oh
because
yeah,
I was like, "Woo, this is gonna be awesome." Because here's the thing about that is it's more how do I put it? It's more of a fresher story. It's more of a newer comic. Um,
yeah,
I'm wondering if they're gonna integrate somehow Tony Stark's voice into the suit. Because that's a thing. In the
yeah.
comic book, it was, you know how Tony Stark, when he was in Iron Man, that
hmm
he had Friday and then he had, oh, who was the other one?
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Yes. And in her suit, it's Tony Stark, which is kind of cool. So I'm
That's
wondering if they're
badass.
gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, I wonder if they're gonna integrate that in there. I mean, again, from what I understand in the Ant-Man movie, um, there are credits in the credits from that somebody has picked out that Robert Downey Jr. is in the credits. So I'm wondering if
Oh wow.
yeah, I wonder if there's a surprise coming up for us that we don't know about. But
I've been
yeah,
hearing some Tony Stark Iron Man rumblings, like he could come back somehow, some way.
listen, Marvel's got the dough. They can pay whoever they want to pay. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they have money. And they could totally I mean, the Ant-Man's gonna blow it up. I think the Ant-Man's
Oh yeah.
we're gonna see a blow up there. But this movie was it was sad in the beginning. Um,
Yeah.
it really
Heavy.
was. I understand the character.
Not the usual Marvel movie opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It was more
the
like it was more like a remembrance, memorial,
strong.
as they call them.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
Credit scene was different too with the Rihanna song.
yeah.
Not to jump too far ahead. Literally just jumped to the end, but hey, whatever.
I kind of, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Call me a little bit different on this one because this is the one that I'm like. I don't know. I could not latch myself around this as much as I wanted to. I had high hopes for this because the first one was just a straight banger. Um,
Yeah,
I understand the character development with Shuri and like the amount of pain that she's going through with losing her brother and all the other things that happened during this
right.
movie. I'm not going to give it away. I want people to watch it, but all the other things that happened in this movie, and she kind of like, how do I put it? Kind of went over to the dark side a little bit there in this movie. Like
Yeah,
she was very dark in some of the stuff, and I was just like, I don't know. I just was not feeling it as much as I felt the first one. The first one I really, really liked, and I think we gave it high scores when me and the Kilowatt reviewed it, but it was just very iconic compared to like this one was, I don't know, I feel rushed. I don't know if you got that sense of feeling. I felt like this movie was rushed because I understand that
there's
they
definitely
had,
a lot going on in like well, it's still like 2.5 hours long, but
yeah, but I understand they already had most of the script already done before Chadwick Boseman passed. So,
right,
like, and it was a lot of rewrite, and I understand that, and and you kind of felt that during this, like, you felt the rewrite of it, so
right. Plus, there's
it
the
was
after credit scene.
after
A lot
credit
of
scene,
setup.
that okay, I marked out for the after credit scene because
Yeah,
here's the thing, in the comics, it's T'Challa, you know? And in the after credit scene, they kinda set up T'Challa, the name T'Challa to be a Black Panther, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, I'm thinking that this is how they're gonna rewrite T'Challa back into being Black Panther, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
imagining, yeah.
yeah,
It'd have to be
and
some kind of time jump. Oh,
oh, yeah, they'll
here
definitely
comes
oh,
Ant
yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah, definitely some sort of time jump. I guarantee it. It could be even on the things because, to be honest, I really think this was set up like, a lot of people, like, online was even questioning, and New Rockstars even brought this up about, where were the others Avengers during T'Challa's funeral, and I'm pretty sure this is where, like, everything was like, the in between stuff that we had before we came to this movie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, I'm pretty sure that we will get a time jump. I think we might actually get some sort of time jump for the next one, But it did set you up for a nice 3rd movie,
Yeah.
and that which will be cool, which would be cool to see. What's your rating on this?
You have to say 8.5.
I'm actually gonna go, a point down from you. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. It wasn't up to par with what I really want. I mean, I hold my standards high when it comes to these Marvel movies. It was still good. I'm not saying it's not a bad movie. I'm not
Right.
saying and the character developments they had in it, and even the enemies that they had was kind of cool. And the backstory, origin stories of the villain was very cool. And even the emotional um, struggle that you saw with Shuri was kinda cool, but it just didn't give me that punch that I wanted, you know what I'm saying?
The
That
the the avatars
knockout
got the
hit.
punch.
I haven't seen
The
it yet, so
No, the avatars in the movie. I almost got baked a little too baked, and I thought, man, did I get the bootleg? Am I on the right app? Is this Tubi or is this Disney? Is this Disney Plus or is this Tubi? Did I get the bootleg version with the avatars in here? What's going on with these blue people?
yeah, those guys are cool though. Those are,
Yeah,
and to
decent.
be honest, in the comics, they're mortal enemies. Like, they're
Are
2
they?
tribes that they go after each other. So, yeah, it does set up for something cool like that. Like, it's
Oh
I
yeah.
think I think the 3rd version of this, 'cause now we're gonna get into, like, Secret Wars, and
Yeah,
we're gonna start getting into those, those
excuse me.
Avenger timeline stuff, like, that leads up to an Avengers and not to it, 'cause I don't think they even announced that there's gonna be a 3rd Black Panther yet, but
Yeah, all right,
you're
but there
getting
will be.
those timelines now, and they're starting to fall in place. So, but this movie just didn't really, like, reel me in as much as the first one did. Like, the first one's still, like, treasured to my heart. I think it's a good movie. I really,
Right.
I tell you what, I marked. I'll give you another mark thing for me. Michael B. Jordan show up, like that was sick.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Killmonger.
that was sick. I really wanted, to be honest, Killmonger to come back to life.
Yeah.
I wanted that come back to life moment for Killmonger. I was like, "Oh man, it'd be so cool if he could take care of the mantle." Because they kept saying the Black Panther's not we have no weapon against defenses or no defense against weapons,
Uh-huh.
and I was thinking, "Oh my god, who else could step in that role?" I mean, don't get me wrong, Shuri is great, but we're talking about a broken soul here. Like she's broken. Like
Right.
she lost so much in this movie leading up to this movie that her mind is not right to take on to take on the mantle of a whole country, and who else is that's ruthless and
Recording error.
that could do it, You know what I'm saying? Who else
Right.
could take up that mantle? So definitely got has to be, I would say Michael B. Jordan and Killmonger, and
For sure. That would have been
I
decent.
did like the conversation that they had. I thought that was very cool.
He's like the guy
Um,
in spirit now.
I did like it
Pardon.
though.
Pardon.
I did like it. I did like that conversation. I thought that conversation was pretty awesome. So that little
Yeah, he hyped
back
her
and
up
forth.
too.
Yeah, yeah, and because he's like, "You're just like me," and I'm like, yeah, I can see it because she could be more of a villainess, but then towards the end, like you said, that last credit scene was pretty definitely a setup for the future of this franchise.
Do you
So
think maybe like the time jump has her branching off into an evil side where Prince T'Challa takes over the face role as Black Panther?
my thing is like she didn't want to the actress that played Shuri didn't want to come back into this movie. So I guess they threw her some money. So
Oh wow.
it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I can tell you that right now to see what happens from here on out,
Yeah.
with this franchise. I think we'll see some more Shuri and especially Avengers and stuff like that. We'll see more of that type of stuff. She'll probably be part of the new Avengers when they have those out, and what is the Secret Wars and all that other stuff. So
Oh yeah.
we'll
Well, yeah.
we'll
Probably should
see
be part of
something.
Ironheart.
Definitely, I'm excited. I cannot wait now for that because I think that this movie pumped me up more for that than it did anything else.
Yeah, because I can't wait to see the new tech coming to the MCU.
I just love Iron Man. I just love anything Iron Man. I think Iron Man is awesome, and I just think that it's gonna be cool. It's definitely gonna be cool and something to watch.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, okay. So what? So you was an 8.5,
Uh huh.
8.5, and 7.5 here from the Penguin. So it's not that we're saying it's a bad movie or it's a good movie. It's just say go watch it and put in the comments what you think. Did you
Solid
watch it?
sequel.
How did you like it?
Yeah.
Tell us, give us all that info. Let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about the menu.
The menu. Yeah, this was going to be a hard one to cover and talk about without absolutely giving it away.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Um, if you don't mind, I'll take the mic on this.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
was my surprise. I thought I was gonna love Wakanda Forever more than this one, and I went in with both feet in the water, and I was like interested in it, and
Me too.
I liked if anybody
I
likes
went
me,
in absolutely blind.
I'm a foodie, so I love food stuff, and when they started coming out with all this exquisite bougie type foods, I was like, "Yes. Yes, this is all me," Like, this is me. This is exactly like what I want to eat. I would love to eat at a what do you call it? A 5-star, 7-star, whatever you wanna call it, star restaurant that's exquisite to this, where you spend a buttload of money, but you're felt like a king, But this
Right.
movie had the suspense that was different than I thought it was gonna be. Um, it was a little
Yeah.
s it was a little stale at first.
Hmm.
Um, at
At
first,
first, I messaged him Penguin. I messaged him like, "Am I supposed to like anybody in this movie? Like nobody's likable. Everybody's insufferable. Everybody's a
John
twat."
Leguizamo was back in this one, another one that we
Yeah.
reviewed left from last week, and, the guy who played the main chef, he actually is the actor that played Voldemort in Harry Potter, which
Oh, he's
is
literally Voldemort. That's why you said that.
Yeah, he's Voldemort. That's the actor who plays Voldemort was the chef,
I
was the
thought that
executive chef.
no wonder he looks so familiar. I'm like, "This guy looks so familiar," but
I I it took me a while too for myself. I'm like, "That guy looks so familiar." Like, I kept saying that to my wife, like, "This guy looks familiar." And she's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So I had to actually look it up. I cheated. I looked it up and
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, wait." And then I started the facial structure and I'm like, "Okay, I get it."
Yeah.
You know? Once you saw the facial structure from Voldemort to him, it was definitely Voldemort, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is the second time I've seen a movie with him in it, 'cause I've never seen any other movies with him in it." You
Yeah,
know?
the first, like, 40 minutes of that movie, I'm like, "Why does the chef seem like he's Hannibal Lecter if Hannibal Lecter didn't eat people and just, like, s actually became a chef?" Like,
Yeah, my wife actually said it to me. She goes to me, "They're gonna eat people in this movie, aren't they?" I was like, "No, I don't think so." And at first, when I first started watching it, it gave off like a foodie thing slash
yeah,
the movie Clue. You know the movie Clue?
yeah.
Yeah, like it's based
I
on a
mean,
board game.
I didn't even watch the trailer going into this, so I was expecting, like
Me neither. Me neither. I didn't watch any
I
trailers.
was expecting something like Chef, you know?
I can't put it up there with that. That's like one of my top 5 favorite movies. But this movie was this movie was suspenseful. It got into that. Like, it went from a complete boring, exquisite thing. It was boring and
Right.
exquisite to you kinda knew what was coming
You kinda
when it
did, but you
came.
didn't, like,
Yeah.
is this what
It was
really
a
what's about to
shocker.
happen?
It was a super shocker because it was a cross between, like, this is exquisite because his storytelling that the chef was telling the story of the menu, and for
Yeah.
our viewers and listeners, that's exactly what this movie's about. It's this telling of a story through food. So, and that's exactly what he was doing. And most chefs do that. Most executive chefs, most high end chefs tell stories through their food. They're very much like artists, and how they make plates. I don't know how, being a fat guy I am, how I could eat a small portion that's the size of my pinky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I could not do that. There's no way. I'd be like, yo, can I have more? And there's a point in here where I actually laughed. There's some comedy in this. There's tiny
Yeah.
tidbits of comedy in here
Some
where
dry
there was
humor.
yeah, it was very dry humor. He's like, "We giving you no this plate is called no bread." And the guy was like, "Can we have more bread? Please? Like, can we have bread?"
Right?
Like, and I was like, "Yo, if you just give me plates of liquids, I'd be so pissed. Like, I want bread. Where's my bread at?" Like, I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it all goes down to this movie is in a nutshell of what's in the mind of an executive chef.
Mhm.
You have to deal with critics. You have to deal with the people who come there all the time, but cannot name a single dish. You have to deal with um, celebrities, that just annoy you. You have to deal with new money that's very stupid and more annoying. You have to deal with did I say critics? Critics, that try to shut
Yeah.
you down, and you have to deal
Haters.
with, and this is what got me because I'm in this last tier. You have to deal with foodies that don't know nothing about cooking. That's not
Right?
me. I do like cooking. I love cooking, but I'm not chef wise cooking. Like, those people go to school, you know?
Right.
And I understand. I understand what his mind was going through. The problem is in this movie is he acted out everything he thought about.
Mhm.
So the whole thing was based on his mind and how his mind was, to how he had a shit childhood with his mom who's a drunk, who was there, by the way. He was
Yeah,
a
she was
drunk,
there.
to um an up and coming chef that wanted to take his job, to a lady that he loved that accused him of basically being kind of like a rapist, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the
And she
people
stabbed him in the
that were
gut or
around him
just, like, in the hand, like
in the thigh. She stabbed. And what was genius about that
oh,
scene
okay, that makes sense,
is
yeah.
my favorite scene. And what's genius about that scene is when they came out with scissors in the chicken. It was hilarious. Like, I was like, in a thigh, in a chicken thigh. They came out with
Wow.
scissors in a chicken thigh. And I was like, that's great. Like, that is just phenomenal. It went with the story that he was trying to tell, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, it's I don't know. The one thing that I thought was amazing too was actually the woman that survived. There was a woman that actually
Yeah.
survived this whole thing, and I think going back and going in this dude's mind, like she got him and he got her,
Yeah.
and that's why the menu has changed. The menu changed because he had a specific menu and how it was supposed to be planned out, and it didn't go to plan. But this movie, I'm very surprised. This movie surprised me. Um, is there any cool parts that you liked in the movie? Anything that I missed that you liked? Like,
I mean, like, this movie turned from, like, a bougie chef to, like, Saw real quick. Yeah,
Bougie
so
Chef meets Saul. Yes,
yeah.
I agree. I mean, not on the
So
level of intensity of Saul, but it's close
no.
to it.
Well, when
Close
they
to
had
it.
that guy that they ended up eventually drowning, I thought they were gonna do, like, the Saw rip him to shreds. Like, that's why I thought he was standing out there, looked like he was standing out on a lake in front of
The finger part was crazy too.
alright.
That
All the
gave me
gory parts
that gave me Saul vibes.
all
It
the
really
gory
did.
yeah, hostile vibes too. Like,
Yeah.
all the gory parts, like, they weren't, like, over the top, like, gory, but they were everything they needed to be for the
Yeah.
movie it was. Like, we're not talking about, like, um, not trauma level of gore. We're not
Yeah,
even talking Saw
it wasn't
levels, really.
super yeah, it wasn't super gory. It wasn't I didn't
No.
even get more of a, what do you call it? Scary movie type, horror type movie.
Yeah.
I didn't get those vibes. This was more of a
Yeah.
suspenseful thing.
I'll give you that.
There was a
Suspense,
lot of
yeah.
suspense, and it was
Strong
I
cast.
it's definitely a sleeper for me. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be, like,
I think it would be
as
good
much
because
as I
I'm like
like to watch it. Like, I was very into it. I really was.
the Penguin will tell you that usually the reviews around here go, "How often am I looking somewhere else other than the movie? Like, am I on my
And
phone or vice versa?"
that's where
Like,
him and I vibe, where if I'm on my phone, am I talking to my wife more? Am I getting up a lot? Am I pausing?
and so
You
my
know?
whole thing is like, okay, in the beginning of this movie, I'm texting Penguin. I'm like, this movie is weird. I don't know what's going on. And then by the second half, bullshit. Completely focused on nothing but this movie. So
That's exactly how I was. I was completely I went from like,
like
"Oh
this movie,
god."
what the fuck is
Yeah. Why is John Leguizamo in this again? Like, that's another thing I was
yeah,
saying
like
to
what
her. Why is this
is
dude in there
yeah.
again? I just watched a movie with him in it. Why am I watching another one? But I was I was only interested too because, again, I'm a foodie. I'm a Food Network dude. Like, I watch those type of shows. I watch the chef shows and stuff like that, and I get into that type. Like, it's kind of like that's in my wheelhouse. And
I like that one British lady. The one British lady that does cooking show, excuse me.
I don't know who you're talking
I
about.
think she might
Who?
have like red curly hair.
Oh, I have no idea. I
Two
watch
fat I
more.
like two fat British ladies too, or whatever that is.
I know who you're talking about now when you say that.
Them too, yeah, they're funny and they're
I watch a lot of,
fuck that's
like, I
delicious.
used to watch Rachel Ray when she was a thing, but then she turned talk show host, and I was cool with that.
Yeah.
Um, I'll never watch Guy Fieri. I think he's a tool. I watch, Chopped. I love Chopped. It's one of my favorite shows. What's the other one
I'll
I
tell you what I
watch?
liked on I
Emeril
liked
Lagasse is my jam.
Strange Eats. I like him or whatever it is,
You
the
mean
bald
Good Eats.
guy.
Good
Good
Eats.
Eats. Yeah, he
Alton
eats
Brown
strange
is
food.
a dude I really wanna meet. I went to the Sportsman that's another thing I can bring up. I went to the Sportsman show, this past last weekend, not this past weekend, but the
Yeah.
weekend before. And I actually sat in on a chef. It was cool. He has a little company called Hunt Chef, and he deals with, like, he's a chef for game, and he cooks all kinds of meats. And he made deer meat, and it was I just find the work of chefs amazing.
Backstraps.
Backstraps, exactly what it was. And you wanna know tell you something? It was so good. Like, it was, like, melt in your mouth. I've never had meat that just disintegrated in my mouth like that. And again, you can put post meme here or whatever.
Oh shit.
But I never had, like, any type of food like that disintegrate that much into my mouth, and it was delicious, and it even had spice in it, and I'm just not a spice guy, and it even had a little bit of
Yeah.
spice in it. It was just amazing, and his work is great, and yeah, it was fun to watch something like that, and that's just how I am. Like, I was more interested in that than I was in anything else in that damn show, like, in the damn, sportsman show, and that's just how I am. I love those types of movies, like, The Chef. I told you it's my top
Yeah.
5. One of my top 5 movies. I love that movie. Jon Favreau was amazing in that movie, and
Yeah.
the critiquing he went or I would say the amount of effort he went to rise that character, like, he actually learned knife skills and chef skills to even try to even
Wow.
attempt to go off with that, and that was a very good movie. Burnt, another one, that's
Yeah.
with Bradley Cooper. That's actually produced, and I just found it out, was produced by Gordon Ramsay. I didn't even know that.
Wow. Me
Yeah,
either.
yeah, like, it does give off Gordon Ramsay vibes.
Yeah, it does.
But, no, I don't think we let's give ratings for this. Go ahead, you
All
go with
right.
yours. What's your rating?
I think this one for me, I think is gonna get a 9, just because of like how big that turnaround was, like from not really giving a shit to okay, now intrigued where I'm not watching anything else.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna go as high as 9, but I'm gonna go right in between here. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Just because I can't do that to my Marvel movies. Just because that
Yeah.
it is definitely 8.5 to 9 worthy. It's definitely I could rewatch this again. Just you know, definitely. Is that the beaver weasel?
Yep.
Is she
That's
growling?
her. She's mumbling. She's tired.
Mumbling? Oh,
Yeah.
poor beaver weasel.
She's
Gotta check
tired.
out the beaver weasel on Instagram.
Yes. I gotta put more up. I gotta get more stuff of her up
So
on
there you go. That
Instagram.
one there is our sleeper banger that I think that
Yeah.
if you were on the fence of watching this movie, I think you should. I think you should watch this movie because it's definitely something that's watchable, you
Yeah, I
know?
mean, you already got the HBO Max subscription for The Last of Us, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So,
diving into that here soon. I don't know
so good.
how many
So good.
episodes are
5 as of last Friday,
you know how much is scheduled for?
9, I think.
Because I'd like to bang them out and maybe we review them on here, so that's why I'm asking, so
That'd be great.
because I know
Yeah,
you're
I
an
think
avid
that
fan you're an avid watcher and you watch it, so I'm
oh,
like,
it's excellent, yeah. I
we're gonna
think there's
catch up
only
on it.
9.
I'm gonna actually, show it to my wife and let her watch it with me, so we're probably gonna watch that, start watching it soon.
I
But,
think you'll like that. Yeah, I heard there was only 9.
let's start with promotions. If you guys know this, since this is the new season, season 7, we used to promote a lot of other people and not much of us. So this year we're going to be kind of narcissistic and promote us, which is kind of working because we've been throwing down the promotion scale pretty hard since the start of season 7. And we did very well, and I'm very happy with our growth. And our videos are getting decent views. I'm not
Absolutely,
saying that we're
we've done
not
very
Mr.
well since
Beast.
last
We're
week.
not Mr. Beast, and we're not like PewDiePie, and we're not any of these other big time guys. We're just trying to make our way one step at a time, one view at a time, one subscription at a time. So, if we can get some more subscriptions, I do have the ticker down below, as you see. We're also on Instagram. We have been
Yeah.
posting a lot on there. We are on Facebook. We'll be posting this video on Facebook. Definitely, if you're here, you're definitely on YouTube and Twitter. We're on Wicked Turtle Net, which I'm pretty sure me and the Duke are you're on that, correct? Like you pretty much
The TikTok?
do the tweets. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm handling that. I've been
Yeah, and
running the Twitter.
The TikTok, I think, as soon as it comes back through, is the Wicked Turtle Network. We used to have it Wicked Turtle Network, but then TikTok
Yeah.
got weird, and
I thought we were kids.
yeah, they thought we were kids, and they banned our stuff. Which, if they would have watched our stuff, you'd have seen there was two dudes there, not children. But yeah,
Yeah.
so we had to do other type of branding on it. But yes, come over to TikTok. TikTok is very popular, especially with the gaming stuff, which I'll
Yeah.
segue into what I'm doing now. Wicked Turtle Gaming Survive is a new series that I have up on YouTube and on. I do put posted to Twitch too, so both of those.
Yeah.
On Twitch, we're Wicked Turtle Gaming on Twitch. I don't have like a thing for which I need to update the ticker, but on Twitch, we're Wicked Turtle Gaming, and that's where you'll see the Survive series.
Yeah, you
And
said you're
I'll
planning on doing some stuff this weekend.
probably this weekend. Yes, this weekend.
Yeah.
Basically not doing anything. My wife's doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm not doing anything. So I'll probably fire up the old Xbox this weekend and try to work some more on the Survive because we got really
Dude,
good, decent views off our TikTok reels for that. So,
I'm available on Saturday all day. Sunday is the Elimination Chamber, of course.
oh, you gotta watch that. I'm probably be watching that too.
So, for my first bit of promotion on my end is I'm definitely going to tonight be recording a promotion, yeah, a predictions video. The dive's gonna be a little bit different, so I'm gonna like have the predictions video and see if I was right and wrong, and just go over that. You know what I mean? Instead of uploading that and expecting that people are gonna see that before the elimination chamber, and then go back and watch it, and then to see. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
throw it all into the dive. And if you could, I'd like to get the pictures, but I don't know how you can. It's on my Facebook. The I went to a bakery over yeah, Valentine's Day, and really good we got some really good pastries, and we got a really good sugar cookie that was like a now Penguin's gonna look at maybe look these pictures up, but this is a bakery in town that I have excuse me, I've been wanting to try out for a long time, and we finally hit it up yesterday. They have had a new cookie out I really wanted to try, which was a fruity pebble, and I don't know how they did it, but they made it seem like it was like a bowl of fruity pebbles sitting on like a fresh sugar cookie. It was crazy, and the eclairs are the best I've had in this town in a long, 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 long time.
eclairs.
Eclairs, yeah,
Yeah,
and
what's an eclair?
cream
I'm
puffs.
cream puff.
You
Okay.
don't you don't do the eclair?
Is that
Like
the one
the,
with is that the one with the
Long
chocolate?
John?
Is that the one with the
Yeah,
chocolate? Yeah, I think I do. I think I've had
long
that before.
long donut with a
Long
cream in the
John.
middle. Long John.
Long John, that's funny.
Yep. Now if you go into, Dunkin', that's what they call it, the Long John.
Long Johns. And that's the one with the chocolate, right?
Yeah, pretty much the eclair, yep. The
Okay.
chocolate on top and the long pastry.
Oh, okay. And,
Then
does it have, like, pudding in it?
yeah, like a cream, like a these were more like a cream, but you could put, like, Bavarian pudding,
There you
Bavarian
go.
cream.
There you go.
There you go. That's the,
Those Fruity
Fruity Pebbles
Pebbles?
cookie.
Everything
Yeah,
has Fruity Pebbles in
that
it.
cookie was huge.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah,
was. Look at the thickness there. Just as our boy Paul Beau would say, it's thick,
thick, very
thick.
thick.
I
That
wanna
was
go
a
to
thick
Crumble
cookie.
Cookies. If I can find a Crumble Cookie, I'm about to do a review on those as soon as I can find them.
That they're good, but I just thought, like, these guys are more local, you know what I mean? And Crumble's a chain, I do wanna try them out eventually, but if I'm gonna spend $4 anywhere for a cookie, it's gonna be at a mom and pop shop where they're gonna appreciate that.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I agree. I just I've everyone talks about Crumble Cookies, and I kinda wanna
I
try
they
one.
look really good. They
They
look
do.
really
There's
good.
some there and they change every week, which is cool,
Yeah.
except for the pink sugar.
Pink
There's
sugar's
a
what, like, always there?
Yeah, I like to watch, on TikTok, I watch the angry, what is the angry I forget the dude. Angry, reactions or angry he always has an angry face, and he cracks me up. He's like, "I don't like pink sugar. Stop putting pink sugar in there." Nobody likes a pink sugar cookie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but, on the Wicked Turtle and, well,
But, yeah,
from
they're called Celebrations Confectionery and Bakery.
yeah.
The
Are
the
they
the
mom and
name
pop?
Yeah, they're mom and pop. I'll give you their hookups, and their information will be in the description of our casts, whether
There you
you're
go.
on YouTube
We'll
or
do that. We'll put it in the description. Well, I
audio.
mean,
Yeah.
we'll do
I
it for
can't
audio and
remember,
video.
I swear it's a hard one. Celebrations Confectionery bakery and cafe or something like that, but they have sandwiches and all kinds of stuff too up here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
I'm just trying to my thing with me is I'm really just trying to have people subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
That's all I wanna do. Subscribe to YouTube, please. If you just came up on us and, please subscribe. In fact, we need to start saying subscribe in the beginning of the show too. But,
Yeah.
we'll do another real thing here, like here, subscribe, 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 subscribe. We need subscribes.
Hit the
People are
bell, subscribe, get your
people
notifications.
are watching, but people are not subscribing. We need subscribers, please.
Yeah.
That's how we grow the channel. That's how we get better, and that's how it warms up that algorithm.
And we can go live. We can do a lot more
Yes.
once we
Well, we can
reach a
go.
certain amount of.
I can go live with Wicked Turtle now. We can
Oh,
do
can
live
you?
with Turtles. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened there that one time when I couldn't do it. It was weird, but we can
Yeah.
definitely go live now. I tried it. I tested the waters, but definitely subscribe. We need more subscribers. We're building a channel. I have a goal. My goal is, and it's a very small, reachable goal. I'm trying to go 500 by the end of the year. So by
Should we do that?
December 31st, we should be
Should be
able to hit
reachable.
that. All
Yeah.
you have to do is subscribe. If you like what you hear right now, definitely, shoot us a comment. I see all the comments. I read all the comments. I check all the analytics for the channel
Yes, sir. We do.
almost daily. I see who is commenting. If you do comment, I'll tell you right now. I'll give you a shout out. You don't even have to subscribe. Well, no, I definitely want you to subscribe, but you don't have to do any subscription services or
Right.
What's that thing that everybody does nowadays? What's that thing everybody does where they I forget what it is. Patreon. We're not doing
Uh.
that. We're not doing no Patreon. We're only a YouTube channel. Like, what can I give you that's extra? You know,
Yeah.
I have nothing extra I can give you that I could do that to even sell you on that point. I mean, I could do like a Patreon for $1. Mm,
I mean, if we
eh,
we're not getting the views on
eh,
this right now, it's like, why
you
would we
know.
give you extra? You know?
The last video we got was like 30 views. That's $30. So okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't want to do a Patreon. I'm cool with that. I'm not here to do that. I just want to build the channel. That's what I was saying. I want to see growth. And please, definitely subscribe, hit the bell. You got to hit the bell so you know when we post up because I know we were slacking, but again, that was Super Bowl weekend. That was all that jam. So,
I mean, we're
you
not
know,
asking you for $15 a month. We're just asking you to hit the bell, hit the
yeah.
subscription.
I mean, if we get enough subscribers, maybe the Duke will do an OnlyFans. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
some grubs, Duke grubs, some ASMR mukbang.
It's just a bunch of the Duke putting it right by his throat and going.
Peter Griffin style.
That's so disgusting. I'm sorry. When I hear an ASMR shit, I'm so disgusted out. I'm like, oh god, that's gross. Like
Yeah,
just
I'm not.
like you ever see
Okay.
some of the Japanese ones when they're like eating like fish or something chewy and I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh. I'm like the mom and dad inside of me wants to say, please chew with your mouth shut, please. And for
Seafood.
and for Christ's sake, wash your ass.
Yes, some crustaceous creatures with unwashed ass.
It is disgusting. Like, I mean, that ASMR stuff, I cannot handle people. And what's funny is I keep tuning into it. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
Like, it disgusts me and grosses me out. But I
Because if you don't flick right by it when you're going to TikTok, TikTok's gonna think you like it. If you leave a comment, if you like it, like if you
my
watch
favorite,
watch
my
it
favorite one is
through.
parodies of ASMR people. Like, I watch
Oh
this
yeah,
dude.
yes, yeah.
He's pretty famous. His name is Cali Muscle. He's the
Oh
big
yeah,
yeah, you know who I'm talking about? He's the bodybuilder,
yeah.
and he does an ASMR where he burps and farts on screen
Oh my
on
god.
camera, and it reminds me of, like, the time that you did that shit on your videos,
Yep.
ranking farts.
That's a 7. That's a 10.
I remember seeing that, and I'm like, "This is hilarious and disgusting all at the same time." And that's what he does. He'll do stuff where he's like, and then he'll open up a can of soda on the mic. he'll drink some and you hear him go, "Mm, mm, mm," and then you hear him like go into the cup, and I'm just like, okay. And then he'll drink it, and you hear him go and then burp, and then he'll throw up his leg and fart, and I'm like, dude, like this is hilarious. This is hilarious, and he's making fun of the whole ASMR type thing. So,
Yeah.
but those videos, yo, if we get 500, we'll make a ASMR show.
All right.
We'll do it. There you go. There's the challenge. The challenge is if we get 500 by the end of the year, or even before that, we will make it. The Duke and I will get on cam. We'll do nothing but eat shit. That's all we'll do.
We'll do ASMR, yeah.
It will definitely be fat fucks feeding faces.
Faces. Yes, sir. We just could guarantee we'll never hit 500. Oh, Christ alive.
You know what? No, no. Let's put the challenge up even higher. If we get 500 between now and the new year, we'll do a live ASMR on
Okay,
here.
I'm down.
Yes, we will get the most crunchiest, slurpiest foods that we can find.
Popeyes or KFC with the extra, like the extra
Taco
crispy.
Bell, man, that's the most
Oh
greasiest.
yeah.
Oh no, KFC has the most is the greasiest shit you can get.
Well,
But yeah,
it won't be a long video if you do Taco Bell because 20 minutes into the eating that, we're both gonna be headed towards the can.
that's why we take the mic with us. You want some
Oh,
ASMR?
that's a double ASMR, ass SMR. No, nobody wants that. I guarantee you. With that,
Yo, we're trendsetters. Ass ASMR.
ASMR. Listen, I would not torture you fans with the sounds that my stomach makes.
It'll be a Peter Griffin thing. Burr,
Oh,
burr, burr,
good lord.
burr, 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 burr.
Battle shits. You
Yeah.
sunk my battle shit.
Oh my god, please, can we please have 500 fans so we can do that? I want to do that show now.
Oh, good lord.
Because you want to know something? That'll definitely get you some views.
Yeah.
When you do that nasty, disgusting stuff that
I ain't
people
eating
like
no
to hear.
octopuses or squid or anything
I'm
like
not
that.
doing none of
No.
that. I hate none of that. I hate that shit. I'm good.
You wouldn't disrespect Cthulhu, that's on you.
Cthulhu. Um, what else is there? I was just thinking. Oh, I definitely wouldn't want to do like the stupid ones that they do on TikTok where they're sleeping and someone like gives you like a gift and it's like wake up,
Oh!
Debbie, wake up. Oh! So stupid. Those are the dumbest videos ever.
Or you're
But
holding a fucking baby doll with a iPhone AirPod cords in its nose, acting like, "Oh, help my kid." I get that a lot. Like I don't know.
oh, you talking? I know what you're talking about. What about the ones that are like Indian ones where they're like they have like their death child on on screen and they're like this and shit. Or like,
Oh,
have you ever got
Jesus
any of those?
Christ. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a wild one.
No. I hate them ones. Those ones are horrible. And the ones that like they had one the other day I saw she looked like she was dead. Like that lady looked like she died. I was like, why is this still on TikTok? But someone who's twerking got booted off of TikTok. How's that happen?
Right.
How you go from a twerker to someone who literally looks like she died? Like she
And
looks
you
like
can't
she's
do
dead
hot
on
tub
camera.
streams on Twitch, like, but these guys can hawk their dead family members for 15 cents a piece. So,
And they're like,
uh-huh.
yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Save my child and it's a potato with an iPhone jack plugged into it. I go beep beep beep. It's flatlining. Okay, well go make some French fries. That's a potato.
That is the dark world of TikTok. That's all I have to
Oh, good
say. All
lord.
right, we are off the rails
And
right now.
that's just yeah off the rails and under
We are
the.
off the rails.
That's just scratching the surface of weird TikTok. I'm not
That
even
is
gonna
all,
go there.
yeah, and this is why just because of stupid shit like that is why the United States government wants to ban TikTok. Because some of the stuff is pretty stupid. Like again, dead people eating on. I mean, who thought that that was cool? That you would sit there and you'd hear. I
I
don't
don't
know
know,
about that.
man, but
I do not like people who have their mouth open while they're chewing. I have yelled at my own son for telling him to shut his mouth while he chews. but for some reason, I come back to it. That For You page, damn it. That For You page. You try to get rid of it, and that For You page, the algorithms just keep coming back. And like I said, the
It will get
algorithms,
you.
to get those algorithms up for us, you got to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. You'll see the subscribe probably all over the place. We'll have our Duke the real man making
Yeah,
subscribe things all over the place here. They'll be all over
we
the
will.
place. I wish they were actual clickable buttons, but they're not. But we'll have
Speaking of
subscribe.
TikTok, rest in peace, Waffler69 too. I don't
Mm.
know if we talked about it on here, but the other.
He has me inspired for one of my IPs I do. That one I do.
Yeah, yeah, man, like that.
The
Another small time creator.
I'm
His
doing an
career on
IP
here
where
is terrible.
I'm gonna be doing a video series in the Dollar Tree. So, and he's one of the first guys I've ever seen do that. So
Yeah.
remember, get us to 500 subscribe so you can see us do ASMR.
Oh, we could do a ASMR, live ASMR from all kinds of different weird foods that you can find only at the Dollar Tree.
Only at the Dollar
And
Tree.
that's the first ASMR right there.
And we got to do
Is
the
it
frozen Salisbury steak.
not that fast? Yeah.
Stop.
I'm not going any higher than that. I'm not going to the steak. So
Frozen Salisbury steak.
once you hit that freezer section, it's hit and miss. Okay.
It is. It is. But you want to know something? I'll tell you something. Here's a quick tip before we leave. I actually drink a lot of those water enhancers, like little packet things.
Yeah,
And they have a whole bunch of them in there that I love to
they
get.
do. They got a good
Not
selection. Mine
not to
does
mention
anyway.
the good juice. They have the good what do they call it? Like they call it poverty juice, I guess. I don't know what to
Oh
say,
yeah, yeah,
but and the prune juice for us old heads. They have
yeah.
the prune juice. But
Some
yeah,
wild out there energy drinks too. I've been reviewing on my Instagrams and TikTok. So
you should pick some of those up. I've heard about that. They also have Bang. They have Bang there too.
I've gotten a couple. One of the ones I've recently tried from there is the birthday cake. It's a really wild flavor.
Really?
Um, it's not something I buy all the time, but when you really went like, oh man, I'm thirsty and I kind of want something sweet,
Yeah.
and the
All right.
birthday cake bang.
All right. Well, let's end this here.
Yeah,
I
we
think
got an hour.
we had a good show. I mean, it's pretty good stuff. Again, get us to 500 so you can see some really cool shit.
Yeah,
We'll put some really cool shit on here. Maybe we'll just do it a What Up Peeps exclusive where we're just live. What Up Peeps live ASMR.
yeah.
It's gonna be I have my brain is like now
What up, peeps?
functioning.
The
It's
caloric
firing right now
intake.
at all cylinders. I can't wait. We're just gonna be called What Up Peeps Gross. We're just gonna do gross stuff.
Oh, I love it.
All
Don't give me that.
right, everybody. It's your boy the Penguin,
It's the Duke.
and that's what's up. Blah blam.
Blam.
Thank you for tuning in to another Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all things Wicked by clicking the link tree in the description of this video. I'd like to take the time now to thank RAZE Energy Drinks as being the official sponsor of the Wicked Turtle Network. RAZE Energy Drinks gives you FRESH, which stands for Focus, Recovery, Energy, Stamina, and Hydration, with giving you no crash. RAZE Energy Drinks has zero sugar, electrolytes, and BCAA aminos. Hashtag raise up and go to your local GNC vitamin shop and get yourself a raise, or go to repsports.com and where you can order all your raise in bulk by putting in promo code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that will be in the description of this video.
That was